at you from VampireFreaks.com, and we managed to catch up with Chris Vrenna at a nice little Irish pub before he's going to be DJing tonight here in Denver. Welcome back, man. It's been a little while. So, how's it been going, man? Welcome back.
Thanks. It's going good. Yeah, a little more sober than the last time I think we talked, but we were talking about that before we started. But yeah, it's been going well. It's good to be back in the summertime.
Absolutely.
Spring, whatever.
Now, with the DJ gigs, how have they been going?
Oh, they've been going good. I wasn't doing them for a while because we were doing the last Manson record, and it's just the schedule was just so insane. I didn't really have an opportunity to get out and travel much.
Yeah.
But now that that's all done and everything, it's like I've been getting back out there again. So they're going good again. You know, picking back up. Wow, that was
damn. Hardcore redneck.
That was a white pickup truck, ladies and gentlemen. That was not the UPS man. But anyway.
So you were mentioning the Manson album. It's finally out.
Yeah, it came out last Tuesday, I think.
Yeah. And actually, you've been getting some great reviews.
Yeah, good.
So
I know. It's great.
And I was impressed with the production, going back to the more raw end of things.
Yeah, we made an effort on this last one. It was just, you know, the one before this one, High and Low. It was kind of almost a singer-songwriter record, I suppose. Very melodic. I know a lot of fans didn't get it, you know, but musically and melodically, I thought it was really, really great. This one was just a lot more kind of old school, a lot more just don't overthink it.
Yeah.
It's a lot heavier, like, you know, it sounds like Overneath, you know, Path of Misery or Murderers Are Getting Prettier. You know, there were some really heavy songs, but there's also a lot of sexy songs on there, like Pistol Whipped, so yeah, I mean, I really love it. I mean, it's, you know, like the last one, it was the three of us, and you know, I did all the drums and the programming and the engineering and the editing, and you know, like, you know, but
you always are the workhorse, man.
Yeah, it's just, that's the way God made me. So. Yeah, so I was really excited for it to come out, and I'm glad it's finally out.
Now, but you guys have parted company.
Yeah, after I was done with the production and with my, you know, with all the with the bulk of the work, I mean, I joined the band in 2004 to fill in for Ginger for 6 weeks, and I was there just, it would be 7.5 years, 2 albums, and years worth of worldwide touring, and to be honest, it just started taking a toll. I mean, the lifestyle and Manson himself, it all just takes a toll after a while, and and like you so affectionately just called me the workhorse. I turned down and missed so many opportunities for myself, for all the other work that I like to do, productions and scoring and everything else, that it's just seemed like a good time for me to, like, because this record I just thought was so cool. I'm just proud of it. I just, like, my drums are awesome on it. I mean, I was like, yeah. You know, and but it just seemed like the right time to just kind of like go, all right, that's enough of that, and now let's get back to me and like doing all the other things that I do like to do.
Absolutely.
So it was just a good point, you know, and like, but yeah, I couldn't wait for the record to come out because I think it does kick ass.
Awesome. So. Now there's a returning for Tweaker.
Shining on healing skies, instinct and survival consumes. I have a world to discern.
The third and final Tweaker record. It's almost done. I started it, but again, it was one of those things. I literally put it on, had a back burner for about 18 months while we were doing the Manson record because there was just no time. So since leaving the band at the holiday, and you know, when we were done with the record, I'm just about done with Tweaker. I'll finish it. It's done within the next 30 days. It's just about there. It's like, it's funny, just like closing several chapters of Chris Vrenna's little book of himself, and so Tweaker is another one that it'll be the last Tweaker record.
Really?
And it's cool. It's back to electronic. The second one was like more organic. First one was very electronic. This one is, I would say, back. It's definitely more like the first one a bit, and it's just kind of just listening to it last night, driving around in the mountains up here. You know, I love the Colorado mountains, man. It's just so pretty. I love it. It's such a great time of year up here, and listening to it, I'm like, that's cool, man. It's working, you know. And so that's going to come out. May tour with it a little bit, you know. We'll see what happens with that, but yeah, I'm excited. That's like, I have to finish it this month. I keep getting distracted with other gigs. Again, all those opportunities, like I'm taking them all now, because it's just like this rush for me to be so busy and
it's got to be
so
liberating.
It is actually, and it's you know, and so yeah, but it's going to be done soon.
Now, with the movie scoring, any films that we know of or that are coming out soon?
I'm doing a short with the famed director Coffin Joe. It's been around forever. I start that in about 2 weeks, and then I have after that I have one feature after that already confirmed, but it's untitled as of yet. But we're reading it right now. But it's already like that one's already been confirmed, and then there's a couple others that are kicking around already. And I love scoring. I mean, when I don't work, I pretty much watch movies and TV, and the creative freedom within a lot of those genres I think are really cool. So it's exciting, because I started getting into that world back, like with video games with Alice and Quake and Doom 3, and then I did the kids cartoon for a little bit for Warner Brothers for WB Kids. And then things got weird, and then that's when I ended up with joining Manson, and you know, again, assuming it was going to be 6 or 8 weeks, and it ended up being 6 or 8 years. Yeah. So it's exciting to kind of like pick it up where I left off now and keep going. So, and I just played a bunch of shows with Clint Mansell, who I've known obviously since Nine Inch Nails and Pop Lead itself, and I played. He does occasional concerts of his live scores, and I'm his drummer and do electronics and stuff on stage for him. Yeah, we just did 3 shows in LA a couple weeks ago, and they were amazing. They were awesome. So that was fun too.
Awesome. Yeah. Is there anybody else that you're looking to maybe work with, coming up with, and? I have to ask, I mean, considering all the bands that you have worked with, who would you want to actually, if you could sit down and create a new project with, who would you want to do that with?
Well, that's a 2-part question. Let me think here. As far as like upcoming stuff, my boys from Italy, Army of the Universe, who I love more than anything. We're almost done with the second album. I think we have 3 more songs to wrap up. That's something else we've been working on, you know, since the new year, getting that done so they can have a fall release. I'm supposed to go over to Europe and help them out end of July, I believe it is, for a few weeks. We go back and forth between Milan and LA, and so that'll be my next, between Tweaker and that's wrapping all that up, and then doing the movie. Those 3 things are my. And they're such a unique band. Oh man, and everybody who's ever heard them just says like, this band is so great, you know. And I'm like, that's refreshing to hear that.
Incredible, and incredible people too.
Yeah, they're so sweet, and that's another thing too. It's like, you know, none of us are getting any younger out there, and I've gotten through enough shit. You know, everybody's gone through good shit and bad shit, you know, and I can say shit on your website, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
So, we encourage it.
Okay, so, you know, but I've gone through enough bad shit that it's like, as time goes on, it's like, I just want to work with people that I love, and as people as well as artists, and those guys are just become like family to me, and I will do everything I can with them because I believe in them so much, and that excites me. Still, absolutely. Even as an old curmudgeon, as some people like to call me, it's like it's good, you know. It makes me feel just great to just work, you know. And I've also been doing traveling quite a bit, doing guest lecturing at production colleges and a couple of music colleges. Because that's the other thing too. It's like I'm not getting all political, but you know, countrywide. The first thing that I know, money's tight everywhere for everybody, but the first thing everybody cuts is the arts and funding for the arts, and I just can't stand to watch that happen anymore. So I've been asked it was weird. I was asked. I do an after-school thing in LA that I've done off and on for a few years now, and then I was asked to go to a production school, and on the East Coast to go, and then I just was in Madison, and I maybe go to Minneapolis and Memphis, and coming up here soon again, and it's just cool to like talk to kids that are like young and like they want to they're excited about the art of making music, and if somebody doesn't like, you know, like I said, like we ain't getting any younger and we all die out and there's nobody there to like pick it up and keep on going. I mean, I was fortunate enough like with Trent to work with Flood, you know, John Fryer, I was just talking with John Fryer today, you know, and like all these producers that we were like, holy shit, man, Fryer, Flood, all these people, and you know, and it's like that made us like so excited. So I feel it's almost a responsibility to, you know, to get to, if kids are doing it, like to make them excited about doing it and make them continue to do it and want to do it.
Absolutely.
So it's actually very important to me. So I've been doing a lot of that too. Just, you know, like I said, a lot of reevaluating.
Yeah. Well,
and, you know, it's, you know,
when the times shift and
and like
atmosphere changes. So.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, it's funny how like actually sleeping at nights changes your perspective occasionally. You know, I mean, I'm all for the all-night party, but at the same time, it's like, you know, I'm like, oh yeah, there's a whole world out here I haven't seen in years. You know, but and as far as working with other who would I want to work with? Oh man, God.
Now the
everybody, yeah. I mean, just like I want to work with everybody, you know, because I have the time and the energy again to do that. So
absolutely.
So call me, email me.
Well, awesome. Well, thank you very much,
You're
Chris.
very welcome.
Again,
this is not as drunk and entertaining as my last interview.
See, we last a little bit longer and a little bit more.
You know, but you know, like I said, times change. You know.
We got Vrenna here, and if you're not seeing it tonight, make sure you keep an eye out for all Chris Vrenna DJ dates. Keep an eye out for Tweaker. I'm sure you'll be seeing plenty of announcements from us. Aside from that, we'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one.
Bye, freaks.
Puncture